What's up? It is your guy, Mark my words. And I'm back at you, baby, with another one. Now, today we're going to talk about what happens when you start being more honest as a man. When you throw the dishonest habits away, you stop lying, stop cheating, and you just become a more honest person, bro. And the things that happen inside of you that it's hard for people to see all the time, but it makes you a better man, all right? So we're just going to talk about a couple of those things. Now, I will tell you that I appreciate when you like and subscribe when you hear the content. That lets me know that I'm putting out the right information to the right people in the right way. All right. And that makes me want to do more of it. So I appreciate that in advance. Also, I'd like you to comment in the comment box, bro. You might have gone through something. You might be using a new method. You might have tried something and it didn't work for you. But the other people that view the video will read the comments. And you never know how you can impact another man's life by just sharing your experiences. So do that, bro. That's the least we can do for each other. It takes a couple seconds. That's pretty easy, all right? Now, being dishonest, right? That's a thing that a lot of men developed as a habit, myself included, because we just figured, hey, listen, if I could tell a couple white lies and I can get it done, I'm going to get it done. What's the big deal? If I lie about being late to work, if I lie to my lady about how long I'm going to be out, if I tell these folks over here that I'm going to volunteer, but then I never show up, what's the big deal? Who's going to get hurt? Nobody's going to die, right? So you develop these habits of being dishonest. And if you're, depending on when you develop these habits, 18, 19, 20, 21 years old, you might carry them for most of your adulthood, bro. If you've been lying to folks since you were 19, you're 35 now, 16 years. Think about that. It's a very bad habit to have, and then it just kind of just keeps rolling, bro. It's like a snowball effect, right? So how do we get away from that? And what happens when we do get away from that? Because at some point, you're going to come to a point in your life where you're seeing that being dishonest is not effective. It's not effective. I'm not getting anything done. I'm not making any new connections with any people. I'm not doing very well in this area of life because I'm just dishonest. Right? So we all come to a point where we know we got to change, right? We might have lost a relationship or something like that. Might have lost a career opportunity because of it. And we just feel like we're over it. So a couple things happen when you stop being dishonest, right? So let's talk about those things today. Now, number one, bro, stress of lying and sneaking goes away. The stress of it. See, most men don't talk to you about the stress of lying. The stress of having to cover your tracks all the time. The stress of not letting my lady use my phone because she might see some funny things in it, right? The stress of telling people I make money that I don't make. The stress of telling my kids I'm going to take them somewhere and I know that I'm not going to show up on that day and take them. It's stressful. Because, bro, the minute that you say it, not only do you say it so you hear it as well, that's when the clock starts. You start stressing about it. And bro, the whole time until the event comes up, till that time that you're supposed to show up, till that person actually comes to your house and realizes you don't have a 4,500 square foot home, right? Until that happens, you're stressed out the whole time. It's stressful. And bro, what do we know about stress? We know that stress causes a lot of damage, bro. Stress causes high cortisol levels, bro. You retain body weight. Stress causes you to be more lethargic. There's nothing good about the stress of being a liar, bro, or being dishonest. There's nothing good that comes with that. So you have to understand when you decide I'm going to be a more honest person, that stress starts to go away. Now you're not lying to people. Now when people say, oh, can you help us on the 13th? You say, oh, nah, I'm probably not going to be able to do that. I'm probably going to be out of pocket that day. Thanks for asking me, though. And before you would have said, oh, yeah, I'm going to be there. Don't even worry about it. So, bro, it's stressful. The stress of when you got to see that person that you lied to again, now you got to come up with an excuse. You don't have that anymore because you're not telling lies. You're not telling people promises. You're not giving people promises that you cannot fulfill. All right. So the stress goes away. And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing, bro. So along with the stress going away, number two, bro, is your self-confidence goes up. Your self-confidence goes up. Now, I know that a lot of men talk about lying in their relationship, right? But there are many different ways that you can lie and many people that you can lie to. And what happens is you have more confidence in yourself because you're not setting yourself up for failure. You're not saying that you're going to do stuff that you're not going to do. You're not making appointments that you know you can't keep. You're not promising someone money or payment that you know you can't fulfill at the time of invoice. You're not doing it. So now your confidence is up. I don't have to worry about when the first rolls around again, because I didn't tell anybody I was going to be there on the first. And the people that I told I was going to be there on the first, I'm going to show up for them because I didn't overextend myself, right? If I'm a barber, I didn't book 10 people at the same time. I used to do that, and then I had to give excuses to the 9 people who weren't in the chair. Well, now I don't do that. I spread them out throughout the day, so I don't have to feel some type of way when they walk in and realize I overbooked. Your self-confidence goes up automatically. Because as a man, we are very confident in knowing that we can fulfill promises, that we can do the job. When we can't do the job that we took on, our confidence goes down. We get scared, we get stressed out. So when you're going from being a dishonest person to an honest one, your confidence goes through the roof. You feel so much better about yourself because you know that you can complete tasks. And then when you do that, you are then more confident as well. You don't have to let people down. You don't have to make excuses, bro. Your self-confidence goes up. Now, along with that, along with the stress going away, along with the self-confidence going up, people start to trust you more. People start to trust you more. And they say things like this: oh, you know what? I'm so glad you said yes. And because I know what type of guy you are, you're going to be there and you're going to do a good job. Oh, I know if my dad said he going to pick me up from school and take me to practice, that's exactly what he going to do. He said he going to be here at 4. I know he's going to be here at 4, not 4:01. When you tell your lady you're going out with your guy friends, bro, and although they might be talking to women and they might take women home, that you are cool and you're cool coming back home to your lady and you're going to be home at 2 o'clock. She is going to trust you. And bro, trust gives you self-confidence. When you have trust from other people, you have more self-confidence. It lowers your stress. You understand how that works? It's a cycle. Bro, when you decide to be more honest, bro, people have more trust in you because they can believe in your word. If you say that you're going to provide a service, you do just that. If you say you can't provide the service because you are too busy, people actually believe you. Oh, he probably is too busy. He's not going to be sitting home on his couch watching a game. He probably has another job to do because he's an honest man. Now, bro, hey, listen, you talking to the preacher, boy. You understand me? I say if dishonesty was a religion, I'm the preacher. So I know what it feel like to be dishonest. But bro, you can change it. That's the beautiful thing. I mean, most of the things we talking about, you could change today. You just look yourself in the mirror. Hey, you know what? All this dishonesty, all this lying, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Now, you might got some cleaning up you got to do. It's all right. Clean up. But bro, right now, this second, you can start saying, everybody I talk to, I'm going to be as brutally honest as possible. Not brutally honest about their faults and their shortcomings. I'm talking about you. Don't tell people, oh yeah, fam, I'm going to be there in a little bit. If you know you're not coming for 5 hours, just say, hey, bro, it's probably going to take me 5 hours, but I'm going to be there, though. I'll see you soon. Somebody asks you to go a game and you know you ain't got the money. Instead of saying, yeah, I'm going to go with you, playboy. I'm in, count me in. Just say, listen, I got to check my pockets, my boy. It might not be that time. I got bills, you hear me? Nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with that? If people can't respect your honesty, fam, you don't need to be talking to them or dealing with them anyway. So start today. I'm going to start being a little more honest, man. I'm going to see what Marc talking about. I'm going to see if this really make me feel better. Where you're going to sleep better at night. When you sleep better at night, you got more energy and your mood is better for people. When your mood is better, now you're capable of doing more things. So you can sign on to a couple more appointments because you're sleeping better at night, because you're not being dishonest to people. Now, when you're more productive, fam, guess what? People trust you more. They trust you more. Oh, bro's going to come through and do the job. He's going to do a good job. So, bro, guess what? When you decide I'm going to be more honest, a lot of the stress goes down. Your blood pressure goes down. Cortisol levels lower. Okay? You then gain more self-confidence because you're more confident in your abilities because you don't overextend yourself. You do not tell people that you're going to do things that you know you cannot do. Then, bro, finally, people start to trust in you more. People start to trust in you more. And that respect and that trust and that love goes a long way, bro. And that makes you feel good. That makes you feel good, man. And now you just want to keep repeating the process. That's all you want to do is repeat the process. Now, if you are a guy who has tried some of these methods and it has not worked, put some comments in the comment box. Do you feel like when you were dishonest and you tried to turn into more of an honest man, do you feel like people believed you? Do you feel like they gave you a second chance? Do you feel like people didn't give you a second chance? Let me know in the comment box. I'd love to hear your perspective on this situation. Now, you might be the guy who has done these things, right? Although you got the information, you started doing some of these things and it's working. I will urge you to reach out to a couple guys you know and say, listen, bro, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I was doing certain things. I was being dishonest. I was making promises, not keeping them. I started doing these couple things and it started working for me. I just wanted to share this with y'all. So I'm gonna share this video with y'all that I seen, but it just reminded me of some of the practices that I put in play. Man, bro, just tell a couple dudes, man, this is what I've been doing to do, and now I'm gonna do better. You never know whose eyes you're gonna open. You never know who's gonna take, hey, it might be 5 things you said you're gonna do. They might only take one of them, but it could help them become a better man, bro. And you should not be around other men who you do not want to see elevate. You understand me? Now, you might be the guy who's been dishonest for 20 years of his life. Last 10 years of his life. You can't stop lying to these Jones. And you might need some one-on-one attention on how to turn this around because you do want to be better. If that is the case, bro, go down in the description, book a call with me. We'll get on the Zoom, we'll talk about it. We'll figure some things out, figure out a plan that you can start becoming a more honest man and a man of your word. Because when you are that man, you are able to elevate. The sky is the limit. You understand me? But the sky's limited when you're not a man of honor, bro. When you don't, when you lie to folks and you make false promises. All right, you're keeping yourself from the possible elevation. All right. So go down in the description, book a call with me. We'll get on the Zoom. We'll talk about it. All right. Now, lastly, I like to make sure that you guys understand that we are here on this channel to better each other. That is it, and that is all. That is it, and that is all. If you don't get better by watching the info, if I don't get better by relaying the info, if we don't share comments and ideas as a community, then it is for nothing. You understand? We want to be better. Some of you guys got 60 years of life to live yet, bro. Some of y'all 20 years old. You might be on this earth 80 more years, bro. What you gonna do? Lie for the rest of your life? Be dishonest for the rest of your life? Lied. Some of y'all been lying to your woman for 18 years, bro. You got to be tired of it. I said, you got to be tired of it. And we got to do better and be better, man. We got to do better and be better. And I think we're all capable of doing that, all right? So I appreciate you for tuning in, soaking up the game, soaking up the info. It is your guy, one more again. Mark my words. I'll see you in the next one.